Hello and welcome to Friday's Masterclass edition of Cracking the Cryptic, where, well, it's with some considerable trepidation I'm going to attempt a Masterclass solve today, because I can tell you that the SNITCH rating, the unofficial difficulty rating of this time's crossword, makes it the hardest puzzle that there's ever been a SNITCH for. Now, the SNITCH has been existing, well, it's given ratings since 2015, and it's not even close. This puzzle today, the SNITCH rating at the moment is 270, and the highest 100 is meant to be a normal times crossword, and the highest SNITCH ever before this, I think, is 220. So it's not even like it's just snuck above. It's absolutely absurd. It was so bad when I woke up this morning, which was about an hour or so ago. The SNITCH was 290 at that point. And I actually texted Mark and I said, is there something wrong with the puzzle? Because it's possible, obviously, if it's that difficult, that there's been an error. And Mark solved it. And there, Magoo. That's Mark Goodliffe, obviously. 13 minutes 13. He says it's absolutely beastly. And I think he might have test solved this puzzle before. I'm not sure. Because he wrote back and said that he has reason to believe that this puzzle is by Enigmatist, John Henderson. I don't know if that's right. Obviously, the Times does not publish the authors of their puzzles. But if it is John Henderson has given me the most devil of a time the last, I think, 2 times he's appeared when I've been doing the masterclass. So, I mean, look, there's none of the usual suspects there, and it goes out the 11th. I mean, these 2 at the top, by the way, are definitely neutrinos typists. I don't know who Freemers is. So, you know, of real times, we're out to 40 minutes to get in the top 10 for real times. It's extraordinary. Anyway, why am I recording this so early? Well, it's because this video might be many hours long. No, it's not. It was not only because of that. It's because this afternoon, actually, as soon as I've got this video done, I am going to make my way to Oxford, because Mark and I are doing a live edition of this video at Magdalen College this afternoon. We're very much looking forward to it and to seeing some of you there. Yeah, that's why. So I hope anyone who's going, I hope we don't let you down. I hope it is worth the trip. Yeah, as I say, we're looking forward to it very much. Now, I've got a couple of birthdays to announce. So let me do those. Elaine, your husband, Alistair, wrote to us and said that you had a big birthday this week. He didn't tell me which one. But apparently the 2 of you have both been watching and improving your crossword solving, which I'm delighted to hear. Jane, your brother-in-law, James, said that the 2 of you have had to do a lot of long car journeys. And the result has been, because you've been doing crosswords on the journeys, you've really improved. And Jane, as well as it being your birthday, he wanted to say thank you for, I think he's very grateful for all your support. So Jane, happy birthday. And finally, Martin. Martin, you've turned 36 today, and I know this because your wife Gigi wrote to us and requested my advice on the best ratio of icing to cake. Because apparently she's going to need that for your cake today. Well, I can tell you, it's not a secret. It's 1-to-1. Okay, there must be as much icing as there is cake. Now, it is acceptable. You don't have to sort of have, an inch of icing on top of an inch of cake. You can spread that inch of icing out, but overall, obviously, it's got to be the same amount of icing as cake, because otherwise, what's the point? There you go. Now, have I got a dictionary? Oh, I've got my dictionary. Oh, it's not in the right place. Let's move the dictionary over. I will try not to use the dictionary except to explain as we go along. I don't think I've got anything else to tell you. Anyone interested in AI should definitely watch last night's Sudoku video. Yeah, let's get cracking. So it's this one, isn't it? Oh, John, what have you got here? Let's have a go. Let's get cracking. 1 across. Intense interest grips crossword compiler of some renown. Okay. Well, I've solved that. I'm absolutely astonished. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about cryptic clues in general. I say this every week, but for some people this will be the first time they've ever had a cryptic crossword clue explained. There is always, in all of these clues, no matter how obscure it may seem, there will always be a straightforward definition of the answer in the clue somewhere. Now, it's almost always at the start or the end of the clue. So if we were perfectly brilliant at reading cryptic clues, we could distill this puzzle into a quick crossword. It's very hard to do because the constructors are so clever. But you may say, what's the rest of the clue then? If part of it is a quick crossword definition, what's the rest of it? Well, the rest of it is wordplay. It is a recipe that explains how to construct the answer from various pieces. Think of it as atoms making molecules. Now let's look at this clue. The clues to where the recipe is in the clue are often words or phrases like grips. Because if something grips something else, it sort of surrounds it, doesn't it? So what we've got to do here is to think of a short synonym for intense interest. That's going to grip a short synonym for crossword compiler, and that's going to give a phrase which means of some renown. Now, the way I got this when I read through it was crossword compiler. Cryptic crossword compilers love to refer to themselves, so I think the constructor of this puzzle, which is going to be Enigmatist, is saying me. So now we need to put me inside a word for intense interest to give something that means of some renown. And if we put fad around me, we get famed, and that's the answer. So we've actually got a start on this brutal puzzle. One down. Chance to leave impression following lie about mathematician Fibonacci. It is, that's right. Okay, I mean I'm a bit lucky there in that mathematician and Fibonacci just, they come together in my mind fairly quickly. But you could see, well, hopefully you could see, I said Fibonacci, and then I was trying to see why it might be Fibonacci. And my first thought was this word following. Following, believe it or not, can be F. It's not here, but let me just show you why I was interested in that word. Because it's a very unusual abbreviation. I say this every week, but you have to, oh, maybe, have I gone mad? I thought F could be following. Oh, it can, yeah, okay. Abbreviations have to be supported by the dictionary. So we can't look at this clue and look at the word chance, for example, and say, oh, that could be C. No, it can't, because if you look under C in the dictionary, you will not find listed the word chance. It is not a valid abbreviation. Following can be F, so I wondered if it was this F, but it's not that. What's going on here is let's read the recipe. So chance to leave impression, that's tricky, we'll leave that to one side. Following lie about. Do we know any short synonyms for a lie? If you tell a lie, you fib. If something is about something, it's on the subject of it, isn't it? So fib on. Now see if you can work out why ACCI is chance to leave impression. And the key here is to see the word accident. An accident is a chance occurrence of something, isn't it? And that if that leaves its impression, the word dent, a dent is an impression in metal. So if dent leaves the accident, we just get left with the axi, and that's what we need to make Fibonacci. So there we go, we're not still in the game, we haven't yet been defeated. Wasn't it John's last one that had a horrible amount of Latin in it? I do not want to see any Latin in this puzzle. Two down. Gunman saying Rebecca used him. Gunman saying Rebecca used him. Wow. I mean, what Well, I haven't got a clue what that is. So what I'm trying to do, or I'm sure you're trying to do it as well, is I'm trying to work out what I think the definition is. Gun man saying Rebecca. Was there a famous man who said Rebecca? The book, Daphne du Maurier. Oh gosh, what was the... Was there a count in that? Oh, I think there was, but I don't think it was a short word. I love that book, by the way. Goodness me, what a book that is. Anyway, gun could mean something, you know, as in a shooting gun. It can also, you can gun a motor. But to rev would be the most obvious short synonym for that. I just have no clue what that is talking about. Should we try that one? 9 across. Still, it produces German beers. UK ale lovers put in report. I mean, what on earth? What's the camera campaign for real ale? That could be involved. Oh, still, it box camera. Okay, now the campaign for real ale is something that I know is beloved of almost all people involved in the cryptic crossword world. I do not know why, but it just is. I remember I used to go to a pub. Where was that pub? In Parsons Green. And it was essentially just a camera, you know, being the campaign for real ale. It was just a camera get together as well as being a crossworders get together. I haven't actually worked out why it's box camera yet, but I'm going to. I think it is because a box camera can produce a still, a still is in a photograph. So still it produces. Box camera X as well would be in the mix. So we might be looking at Pangram. German beers. What are those? Steins? A German beer? I don't actually know that. UK ale lovers camera. Put in report. Oh. Box. Oh, this is a homophone. Ah. Okay. If you report something, you would speak it, wouldn't you? If I report something to somebody else, I would tell them about it. So cryptic crossword constructors love to use the fact that some words sound different to the way they're spelt. Now, so camera, the campaign for real ale, is C-A-M-R-A, but it sounds identical really to the word camera, unless you really spell out camera. It sounds the same as camera. So I think that's what's happening with the second part of this. Box, I'm wondering if B-O-C-K? Is that a German word for beer? Or a type of German beer? I think it must be. I'm certainly not changing box camera unless this is somehow shown to be incorrect. So I won't check the word box yet because I'm not absolutely 100%, but I don't think I know another type of camera beginning with B, 3 letters. Let's go back to this then. Gunman. Gunman saying, so it could be a homophone, Rebecca used him. Rebecca used him. Maxime. Maxime was the name of the count in Rebecca, I think. Maxime von... I don't know, but I think... Oh, actually, maybe that's not right. Gunman. Or was it Maximilian? Max. Oh, I'm so sorry. My ignorance is awful here. Max. I think there was a Max. I think Max was the name of the man in Rebecca. I think Rebecca used him. Maxime. Gunman. Oh, a saying is a maxim. But that would be very odd, because the word saying is in the middle of the clue, and that's almost never the definition, unless it was a triple definition. Gunman. Is a maxi a gun? I'm not sure. I'm also not sure whether M is a valid abbreviation for man. Maybe it... I'm not actually sure it is. But imagine if a maxi was a gun and M was a valid abbreviation for man. Then a maxim is a saying, as in a motto, and Rebecca used him. I think Maximilian, maybe Max was... I quite like Maxim. I'm not certain. 11 across. Left kill to accept number of manhunter. Left kill to accept title of man hunter. Nimbus? Or Nimrod. Nimrod was a hunter. Why? Oh, title of man is Mr. Oh, God, that's so hard. That's so hard. Right. So it is right. It is Nimrod, which gives me some hope that Maxime is correct. Now, left here is an instruction. It's saying turn left, a phrase or a word for to kill. And if you kill someone, you do them in. So do in goes left, so reverses, and accepts a title for man, Mr., to give Nimrod, who was a hunter. Right, this is appallingly difficult, and I absolutely am there for it. I love it. 3 down. Ice fields on which bases are established. I mean, it's just beautiful. I think this is a gift. When you can write clues that just... I mean, that's just a normal sentence. As far as anyone's concerned, if you saw that, yeah, you know, you'd have to be a very, very experienced cryptic crossword solver to read that clue and think that's definitely a crossword clue. It just reads and sounds like it could be a sentence. Ice fields on which base... Oh, I know this. I am fortunate in knowing this, and I know why somebody like Mark would solve this quickly, because Mark is a massive aficionado of American sport, and he did a very good... One of his listeners had a very good... One across in one of Mark's listeners was a reference to baseball. And it was something like, at home. Oh, I can't. It was at home something, wasn't it, Mark? It was. And obviously a reference to home being, I think home, is that where the pitcher throws from or something? I don't know. But anyway, this is diamonds. Because diamonds are baseball fields and they have bases on them. And ice, okay, ice is a slang term for diamonds as well, isn't it? So that's a sort of a weird double definition. But I'm very pleased to get it. 14 across. Acting with caution around Sicily's Madam White. Chardonnay is a white wine. That must be right. Sicily Madam. Donna. Yeah, I think that's right. Chardonnay. And cherry is one of these weird words. If you act with caution, you act in a cherry way. So I don't even know. It's only a word I know from Crosswords, but I will show you that one. There we go. Cautious, wary. So we've got cherry, or did it give pronunciation guidance? Yeah, I'm probably right there. Around Sicily's Madam, Donna, I think, is in prima donna, something like that. I think that's what that's saying. The sort of Italian word for a madam. To give Chardonnay, which of course is a white wine. Now, should we go for 19 across? Enthusiastic about. I'm immediately thinking into. Tagging along. Oh yeah, into. Tagging along. If you're tagging along, you're in tow. Without wife, well, wife can be abbreviated to W. Let's have a look and just prove it to ourselves. There. So in tow without its W, and we are, I mean, we've actually had a remarkable start here. 15 down. Appear like Lent with a sad tear or sad tear. Appear like Lent with a sad tear. Appear like. Appear like Lent with a sad. I feel like that wants to be an anagram, but I can't see how to get. See, tear. If you tear something, you obviously rip it to pieces, don't you? And so that could be indicating an anagram. Sad could be indicating an anagram, but I don't really see how the grammar would work. What I want this to be is a 9-letter word that means appear like. Oh no, actually appear. No, I'm going to change my mind. I think it might be appear, then like. If you're like something, you're as it, aren't you? So appear, as, appear. Lent with a sad tear. Lent. I'm trying to think of a synonym for Lent. Oh, Lent could be not as in sort of the period, the 40 days before Easter, but maybe Lent, if you lend someone something, you do actually, like a library would lend a book. I don't know. I'm not sure. Sorry. I think I'm being a bit slow on that one. 13 down. During dramatic interval, dance old mum's parts. What? During dramatic interval, dance old mum's parts. I feel like this is the name of, oh, I don't know, fractions or something. During, a short synonym for during could be in, couldn't it? So I want this to begin in. Dramatic interval. What's that? A sort of intermission in a play or something. Dance. Loads of short synonyms for dance. Bop. It takes me back to my university days. I was never very popular at bops. I tended to spend most of the bop on the edge of the bop. Oh dear. Okay, I've got no clue. Let's try 4 down. Signal page with buzzer. Oh, I can do this. This is one's doable. Signal page with buzzer first. So if you're not sure, use the principles we've talked about. Try and work out what you think the definition is here. Remember, part of the clue is going to be a recipe, so it's going to be talking about moving things or putting things into positions. So, page with buzzer first is literally saying, can you think of a short synonym or an abbreviation for page? Well, there is one, P, with buzzer first, well, something that buzzes in the insect world is a bee. So B first, before the P, we get beep, and a beep is a signal. Now let's try 4 across. Seize money from Cape Town banks using small keys found on me. Well, this brings back better memories than my bopping memories. I have been to Cape Town many times, and it is probably my favourite, certainly my favourite city on earth. Seize money from Cape Town banks. I mean, it's a very interesting clue in the sense. I don't think CT is an abbreviation for Cape Town. Maybe it is. Using small keys. Keys found on me. That's going to be the definition here. Keys found on me. So I think it's going to be some sort of musical instrument. Bass. Is there a bass piano or something? Seize money from Cape Town. If you seize money, what do? You... Oh, money from Cape Town. Sorry, money from Cape Town will be the rand. That is the currency of South Africa. So brand is... Baby grand. Oh, that is beautiful. It's baby grand. I don't know why yet. All I know is it's got rand in it and it's got keys on it. Seize money from Cape Town. Small keys found on me, then, is the definition, because a baby grand must have smaller keys on it than a big grand or a normal grand or something. Oh, I see. Seize money is bag. So bag, rand. Banks, if you think about the banks of a river, it's the edges of the river, isn't it? So bag, rand, surround, a word for using, and that must be by. Using. By. I can't immediately think of the context. I'm definitely not changing this. I'm going to look up by and see if it says the word using. I think it... I was going to say I think it will. During. It's not immediately there, is it? Oh, that's to do with cricket. I think it must be here somewhere. Am I just missing it? Is it there somewhere? What was it using? Through. Does through mean using? Maybe. I mean, it's tricky, isn't it? It's tricky, but I think it must be right. Bag, rand, around by. Now, 5 down. Oh, old Peruvian, that's terrifying. Old Peruvian liquor encapsulates mind-numbing diversion. What's an old Peruvian? Is it like an Incan or an Aztec or something? Old Peruvian liquor encapsulates mind-numbing diversion. I don't know that one. It could be that the reason that this puzzle's so difficult is that there are 1 or 2, bits of vocabulary that just nobody's ever heard of. 6 down. Fouled up on sticky diet. Fouled up on sticky. I want to put gooey in here for some reason. I don't know why. Fouled up on sticky diet. It reminds me of that awful joke. What's brown and sticky? A stick. Sorry, no dad jokes. Come on, 7 down. Up to about 500 crews. Embrace change. A change could be an amendment, but embrace suggests that we've up to about 500. 5 Roman numeral for 500 is D, isn't it? About 500 crews. Embrace change. I don't know. 8 down. Put off Weight Watcher, wanting the tiniest serving of ice cream. What's that? A dab? A dollop? Put off deter. Dieter. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, okay. So, not too difficult, actually, having the D to start with. So put off, if you put off somebody, you deter them, don't you? A Weight Watcher, what's the most simple synonym anyone could think of for a Weight Watcher? It's somebody, it's a dieter, isn't it? And that word, dieter, wants for, so it lacks the tiniest serving of ice cream. Well, that's not talking about like a scoop of ice cream. It's talking about the tiniest serving of the word ice cream, which would be its first letter, the I. So that's what gives us deter. Now, 10 across. Shooting a plus score for the round. He's out of the open. Now, this is an example for me where I have to do my very best not to think about the surface reading of the clue, because I am a keen golfer, and I'm absolutely sure this won't have anything to do with golf. Shooting a plus score for the round. He's out of the open. Overt would be open. Oh, yes. I mean, that's vicious, but it's beautiful. It is overt. And the whole key to this clue is, firstly, to ignore the surface reading. That's very important. Secondly, to cut the clue very precisely. Now, it's interesting here. The Open Golf Championship, I think, probably has a capital T. This clue does not have a capital T. And maybe that's an assistance to help to cut the clue in the right place, because we have to cut the clue, i.e. between the word play and the definition, after the word the. And you may say, well, that makes no sense, Simon. Shooting a plus score for the round, he's out of the. How can that mean anything grammatically? Well, it does. Let's deal with the end of it first. He's out of the. That's literally saying, take the word he and take it out of the word the. So what do you get left with? You get left with T, and that's that T there. So shooting a plus score for the round, if you're over par. I think that must be the reference there. So that's the only golf part of this clue. So over plus the T from the without the he gives overt, and if something is overt, it is out in the open. So goo would fit here. Fouled up. Amendment would fit here. Up to about 500 crews. You see, crews could be men. I'm going to put amendment in. I don't think it's right, but I just want to think about it, because I can see D for 500, men for crews, and what's that got around it? It's got ament. Oh, there's some Latin word, ament. But I thought it was a mentor or something. Up to about. Hang on. Why? There's too much going on here. Up to about. Oh. Right. Goodness me, this is difficult. Okay. So cruise here. I mean, cruise could just describe the word men. But I think what Enigmatist has done is saying, well, cruise could be two lots of men. So if you had men for a crew being, I mean, that's right, isn't it? Crew in the singular, they would be men. And then crew in the plural, crews, so crews could be two lots of men. So 500D, cruise embrace, is saying men d men. So we've got men d men so far for our molecule. And then up to goes about that. And up to, presumably, can be defined by at, which at 10 o'clock, up to 10 o'clock. I mean, it feels right. I can't quite, again, I'm not very good at coming up with phrases that mean these things, but I'm not changing. I'm not changing. Oh, see, look. Denoting precise. I think this is a preposition. Whoever defined this in the dictionary was like, at is too hard to define, so I'm just going to keep this short. Denoting position in space or time, or some similar relation. Yeah, I mean, I think up to. He was up to no good. He was at no good. Bring the car up to the garage. Bring the car at... I don't know, but I think it's... Amend... No, there's no other construction. This must be right. Change being amendment. At being up to. I just can't think of the right phrasing for in the context for that being correct, but I'm sure it is. Let's try 12. Produce notes, making separate contributions to new degree. Right. I can do this one. Now, again, we've got the same task all the time. Where's the definition? And once we think we know which bit of the clue is the wordplay, how do you read the wordplay? Now, notes making separate contributions to is interesting. Notes is one of these very difficult words in cryptic crossword land, because a note can be a musical note, which on the face of it could be A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. However, musical notes also have their spelling, so do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, all have two and sometimes three letter spellings. So, for example, re, re, is a musical note. Now also, and this is important for this clue, note can be N, and that is a valid abbreviation. Let's look at that. I don't actually know why it's a valid abbreviation in sort of the context, but it can be. I know it can be there. Note. So what this is saying is there are two N's in this answer. They are making separate contributions to an anagram of the word degree, new being the anagram indicator. So we need to anagram the word degree and put two N's inside. And if we do that, we can create engender, which certainly means to produce. So what's this? Brain, brawn, brain. It was something about mind-numbing. Brain rot, brain. Old Peruvian. Oh, an old Peruvian will be an Inca. Liquor. Oh, liquor encapsulates brandy, brain candy. There we go. Beautiful clue again. Old Peruvian liquor encapsulates is the recipe. And we have to cut it. You have to cut it after encapsulates and realise it's a, realise how it works effectively. So we've got brandy around Inca. And now, what is this one then? Fouled up on sticky diet. There's a word gooped, isn't there? Don't know. Not sure. Fouled up on sticky. And diet question mark. I mean, that the question mark there could mean it's sort of a pun, or it could mean that the word diet is an example of the answer. So imagine, a diet can be a place of government, for example, can't it? Fouled up on sticky. Fouled up. I haven't got a clue what that is. Fouled up on sticky diet. Oh, I hate leaving ones like this behind. Oh, it's windy today. I've got my window open for the second time recording a video this year. Let's try 16. Winning shot from Majestic Djokovic. What a brilliant clue. I don't know what the answer is, but I like the whole framing of it. Winning shot from Majestic Djokovic. What? I thought it would be a hidden. I.e., from the letters Majestic Djokovic, we would see spelt out the answer. Djokovic. Winning shot. What's that? An ace? A pass? What do they call it? Slam? Or smash? That's what they call it, not a slam. A winning shot from Majestic Djokovic. I haven't got a clue. I mean, that feels like it should be easy, doesn't it? Oh, please be Serb. Djokovic is Serbian. Winning shot from Majestic. Oh goodness! I mean, if there is somewhat super. Oh my goodness me! That is sick. That is total genius setting. Total genius. I mean, okay. The answer is Serb. See if you can see why. When you see it, you're just like, how can you see this? It's not just how you can see it. It's how you have the ability to phrase the clue like this. Okay, let me explain. I can see that the word Serb is actually the word superb without the word up in it. And that's the whole key. So the constructor here has realised that. But rather than saying sort of, great loses up or something, if you're winning in a match, you're up in it. That is shot from. So it is removed. It disappears from a 6-letter word meaning majestic, superb. So winning shot sounds like it's a noun, but it's actually an instruction. It's so brilliant. That is so brilliant, honestly. Let's try 17 down. Exploit with energy. Sorry, I'm discombobulated now. Exploit with energy drink lands someone in the tower. Oh no, is this going to rely on my historical knowledge? Someone in the tower. Was there somebody called Black something? Blackburn. Was Blackburn in the tower? Exploit with energy drink lands someone in the tower. I don't know. Okay, let's try 20 across. Go round and round, offensive bowmaker. Offensive bowmaker? Go round and round. Eddy. Bowmaker. Bowmaker. I don't know. My brain wants that second word there to be Tom or Tim. Tom the piper's son stole a pig and away he ran. Somebody who makes an offensive bow. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to have to somehow get into the bottom half of this grid. Let's try this one. Perennial lover of lassie, hidden in long grass. Lassie there. Okay, so lassie doesn't have a capital L. So that's presumably the image we're being asked to construct is a lassie as in a Scottish lass. Perennial love, Casanova, perennial lover of lassie hidden in long grass. What could lassie be? Gal? Hidden in long grass. Reeds? Rushes? Don't know. Let's try 22 down. Designs ways to express average income. Well. Oh no, I was thinking of straits, but that wouldn't have any vowels in it if I took out the A and the I. I wonder if average income can be AI as an abbreviation. So I need to think of a word for ways and express, so remove from that AI to give a word which means design, specs. Specs. Why does that feel right? No, I don't think that's right. Designs. What else could designs be? Oh, I don't know. That's annoying me. I think that one's very doable. Something in my brain is telling me I'm being dumb there. Passengers' vacuous reaction to cold city. Passengers. Well, okay, I can do this one, I think. I think this is saying... so I'm going to cut the clue between cold and city. So I think we're looking for the name of a city. Passengers vacuous. If something's vacuous, it's empty, isn't it? So I think we have to vacate the innards of the word passenger. And we're just left then with PR. And then a reaction to cold. Ague is a fever, I think, you get from the cold. So that gives Prague, which is obviously a city. So that gives us a starting letter. Grounds for clergymen. Oh, there are funny words like mans and things for that. Oh. And poet occupying single bed. Grounds for clergymen and poet occupying single bed. I mean, there's so much fodder in that clue. I don't know that T.S. Eliot, TSE might be a... You know, I'm trying to think of short words for poet. Poe. Poe was a poet. I'm not going to start quoting the Raven. Or I might do. No, I'm not going to. This video is going to be long enough anyway. Grounds for clergyman and poet occupying single bed. Oh, glebe. Glebe is that's some weird word. Grounds for clergyman and poet. Okay, so maybe if you're a poet and you use the word glebe, it means grounds, as well as being, I don't know, a church ground or something. I think glebe. Glebe way, though. Why do I think glebe is from, like, the lowing herd winds slowly over the lea? Glebe. I've seen the word glebe in some poetry that I like. Can't think where immediately, but I think glebe is right. I won't look it up yet because I'm not certain, and the checking letters could be wrong. So we'll just hope that that's correct, and then we'll look it up in a minute if we can prove it is. So Bones makes call tracking old vessel's location. Bones. I mean, the clue is trying to, I think, hint at Star Trek, perhaps, where Bones was one of the crew members. But bones is an old word for a doctor as well, isn't it? But I wonder whether what we're looking for here is as the answer is the name of some actual bones, like it's not vertebra, but something like that. Makes call, rings. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Tracking, following, old vessel's location. Old vessel's location. Or old, O, and then bones. Oh, no, come on, Simon. Bones. Old vessel's location. I keep thinking of the Ark, like that's literally the biblical Ark, as in Noah's Ark rather than the Ark of the Covenant. Noah's Ark is what I'm thinking, like that I think. Ararat, I want to say. So I'm thinking something like that, but I don't know. I can't think of a 3-letter word for an old vessel's location. I'm pretty sure I like rings, so let's see if we can justify rings. 29. Laid bare as man is blind. Laid bare, swept. As man is blind. I know it's going to be too clever for me and I can't see what it is. Okay, let's try that one. A time to abandon assault course. I mean, at least this one feels doable. It feels like AT has to abandon a 6-letter word for assault. It could be A and then T abandoning a 4-letter word for assault. But I think overall we're looking for a 4-letter word, which is a course here. If you assault somebody, 6 letters, I keep thinking of bandit, and I don't want to think of that. Course, path, road, lane. Oh, bobbins, I don't know. Oh, this is getting a bit more desperate now, isn't it? 21 down. This'll be spicy. Let's wait up. This'll be spicy. Hot pot. Let's wait up. There is some interjection that means let's wait. I'm not sure if it's ho, but it could be. This'll be spicy. Hot. If it was, then I'm looking for a 4-letter word that means up, that begins with T. This'll be spicy. Hot. Hot wing. Hot is not hot wing, but something like that. Up. Ah, can't get it. Okay. Let's try. Have we looked at this one? No. Works by Van Gogh, or Van Gogh if you prefer. Old man captured in pieces. Works by Van Gogh. Old man captured in pieces. What on earth is that getting at? Wow, I don't know again what this is. I mean, I think it's going to be... Well, actually, I'm not sure. I'm trying to cut it in weird places, like after the word van, because that would just... I think it would just amuse John to create a clue like that. Works by van. No, there's nothing that means that, is there? And then, you know, to take regular pieces from the phrase goth old man. O-D-A. No, unless there was a word. O-H. No, that's wrong anyway. It's the wrong... No, it's not. That's nonsense. Well, okay, I'm going to have to look at the... I think this might be the last clue that we've not looked at. Student of poor classes, one out of place in stream. Poor classes, is that like... Sometimes that's DE. I think that there are sort of classes of people, social classes, and D and E are quite low classes. One out of place in stream. One out of place in stream. So if that was right, I'd need a 7-letter word for a stream, and to move the I in that, I for one, to a different place. That doesn't feel right, does it? Student beginning with DE. Don't know. Okay, so I'm really struggling actually in the bottom half of the grid. Oh, this was the old mum's parts. During dramatic interval, dance. Old mum's parts. In... Yeah, I think this is going to be a bonkers word. Something absolutely lunacy, I think. Oh, I haven't seen this clue. Most unusual assignment for knights errant. To receive is not common. Oh, this is going to have ain't in it. Most unusual. Most unusual, so it's going to be a comparative. It's going to be something like this, I think. Quest, quaintest. There we go. Okay, so an assignment for knights is a quest. And that receives a phrase which means is not to the common people. So if you, rather than saying is not, you might say ain't. And that gives quaintest, most unusual. Now, look at that. I get a Q in that one. Now. What on earth is that? During dramatic interval, dance. Old mum's parts. What? Don't know. Let's try that one. If we look, we did look at this one. Path would still fit. No. So I need a word for core. Lane? I don't know. Okay, and that one, have we? Oh, this was the person in the tower. A beefeater. Hang on, that might be right. Beefeater would fit. Let me just think about that. Exploit with energy drink. Lands. Beer. Oh, that's a brilliant clue. Goodness me. I mean, the way that he can twist these recipes. It's a real gift. Okay, so what's going on? Well, what we've got, an exploit is a feat, F-E-A-T. That goes with energy, E, as in E equals MC squared, and a drink lands that. Now, if a fisherman lands a fish, they sort of catch it in their net, don't they? So the beer, the drink beer, captures or lands feat E to give beefeater somebody in the tower. Now, okay, this isn't swept. Laid bare sheer as man is blind. Every man is an island. Blind. Swear blind? Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know if this is a possible reading of this. As we are. So if we had the phrase as we are, that would be as man is, as we are. And if I lay that phrase bare, I take its edges off. And that would give swear. And I think, okay, yeah, and to swear is to effing blind. It's sort of euphemistic, isn't it? So I like swear there. I think swear is right. Now, let's try this one. 20 across. Go round and round. Oh, bowmaker, something tie? Offensive bow. It must be tie. I mean, what else could this be? It could be toe, but that doesn't make sense. Tea? No. Pudding tie or something. Why do I think of the word phrase pudding tie? When I was at university, we used to have many ties. We used to have the piano tie. If you did badly on a golf weekend, then you'd go to these really nice golf clubs, and you'd have to wear the most appalling tie for their formal lunches. It wasn't great. The piano tie was not great. Anyway, go round and round. Offensive. Bowmaker. Bowmaker. I mean, what's the definition here? Is it? Go round and round. Offensive. So I feel like I want a short synonym for offensive. And I'm going to put that inside A phrase like orbit or something. Oh, sorry, the wind's blowing my door. Oh, and I've still got this bone one. Bones. Makes call, yeah. Tracking. Old vessel's location. Is it going to be the name of an old port that no longer exists? And now I'm desperately trying to think of where that might be. Bones. Oh, why can't I think of it? Come on, Simon. No, I'm not very good at my herrings. They're not bones, are they? I mean, you do get herring bones. Oh, bobbins, I can't think of it. I mean, if that was an N, if this ends in ing, this would be an N here. The old vessel's location would be blank N blank. Bones. Still not seeing it there. Spurrings or something. You get bone spurs, don't you? No, that's nonsense. This is a bit of vocabulary I don't think I know. During a dramatic interval. Dance. Old mum's part. I mean, what is this talking about? I mean, you feel like it wants to end in E, but I'm not even sure that's going to be right. Student of poor classes. One out of place in stream. And okay, I haven't looked at this one for a while. Appear like Lent with a sad tear or sad tear. Appear like. If you appear like something, you resemble it. Like Lent. With a sad tear. I mean, no, I don't think it is this, but you could find 9 letters of anagram fodder with Lent W, which is a valid abbreviation for with, A and sad. And that, so if I could construct a phrase that means appear like, and I don't think I can. To appear like, to appear like, I can only think of resemble, and that's not helpful. It doesn't begin with A. Like Lent. Lent is a fast, isn't it? Appear like. Off. Like Lent with a sad tear. I don't know. Have I definitely looked at all the clues? I've got to do this one at some point as well. Let's go back up here. If we get this one, at least we'll feel better about ourselves. Fouled up on sticky diet. Fouled up. I have really fouled up. I have boo-booed. I have On sticky diet. On sticky diet. What is that getting at? I mean, I can't... No, I think there are a few words that fit there. I'm not sure how many words there are with a vowel here. I quite like gooped. I feel that does... If something is goopy, it's sort of sticky, isn't it? I think it's a word. Fouled up. Goo. Oh, I mean, what's the... Okay, this is going to have to be a consonant. What consonant is it? It is... Goofed, I suppose. Oh, I quite like goofed. Goo-fed. If you're fed on goo, you're on a sticky diet. Goofed. Okay, we've done that one. Good. That's very funny and very stupid of me not to get quickly. But anyway, never mind. Designs ways to express average income. Let's go back here. So, if you've got designs, whiles, you've got plots, plans, ways to express average income. I see, I don't even know if AI isn't a valid abbreviation for average income, but I can't think of what else means. Ways. Means. Average income. Is that... Ways to express the average. Mean. Is this a triple definition? I think it might be. Means I quite like. Ways to express average. They would be means, as in the average of something is the mean. Income, if your income is your means, I think it's, and designs, I think means. I think it's means. Right, perennial lover of lassie, hidden in long grass is now beginning with M, if this is right. Perennial lover. A maniac, a lover of lassie. Hidden in long grass. Can I think of any? Marsh? Marsh, long grass, marshes? I'm not sure. It's not looking like my idea of means is correct, is it? Let's try this one. Works by Van Gogh. Old man captured in pieces. Works. Art. AGG. Oh. No, I'm trying to take regular letters from Van Gogh now, and I don't think that's right. There's a lot of airplane action outside. That might be because Heathrow's shut. I don't know. It just seems like it's going a bit crazy out there. Let's try that one again. Student of poor classes One out of place in stream. A student could be a scholar, a schoolboy. It's quite a good thought, isn't it? Oh no, schoolboy will not work there. Student. Poor classes. One out of place in stream. I'm getting very bogged down. A time to abandon assault course. Well, I had an idea. I wondered whether this might be each. As in, the definition is A. And then time is abandoning... Is a teach possibly an assault course? I don't hate that. I don't know it. Assault course. Could that be a teach? I quite like the idea of it. I don't know it as a thing, but if that was right, let's go back to this one then. Student of poor classes. One out of place in stream. I mean, what is this vowel? I mean, you'd think it would have to be E, wouldn't you? But could it be A? Wow. Now what? I mean, yeah, I mean, if you knew this piece of vocabulary, I mean, I think there can't be more than one word that fits here. And it probably begins in, I think. Dramatic interval. During dramatic interval. In. There is a dance called something like an arabesque, isn't there, I think? But that, I mean, I can't see how to make that work. Yeah. And what would the definition be here? Old mum's parts. It's just lunacy. Old mum's parts. I mean, a mum, is that like a mummer? You used to have a mummer. Were they a type of mime act, I think? In. And then I've got my tie one. Go round and round, offensive bow maker. Is that like, I mean, it makes you think of those bow ties that used to whiz round. Did they have a name? Were they called something like a spinning tie or something? Could be, I don't know. And that would mean that the whole thing was sort of a cryptic definition. Go round and round. Eddie is really nice for that, but I don't see how to put it into the clue in any meaningful way. Go round, rotate, turn, spin. Go round and round. Orbit. Offensive bow maker. I think this is. There must be a name for those ties that used to whirl around. Bones makes call. Tracking old. Vessel's location. Moorings? That's right. Oh, it's too clever for me. Wow, brilliant. Right, okay. Bones, I said this, but okay, I've totally misled you all. I thought I was looking for a short synonym for a vessel's location, and I was going to put it at the top here. In fact, the definition is vessel's location. Bones is an old euphemism for doctor. I think Bones was the... No, I think Bones was the medical doctor on the Starship Enterprise. So MO, medical officer, is what's happening there. Makes call, rings, tracking, O for old. That's this O here. So we've got MO, O, rings, moorings are where you'd find the vessel. And now that has not helped though, has it? Although, can I think of another word now that will fit here? No. Offensive bow maker. Go round and round. Whir. Offensive bow maker. Windsor tie? Oh, it must be Windsor tie. Okay. I don't know why. Go round and round. Wind? Oh, an offensive is a sortie. Okay, so go round and round is wind. Offensive is sortie. And a bow maker is a Windsor tie because it makes a bow. That's brilliant. It's brilliant. I mean, I can't complain. It's just very clever and hard for me to see. And now, okay, so now probably I have to get rid of that I because I'm now checking letters in this one. So during dramatic interval, dance, old mum's parts. What's the short synonym for dance that's going in here? It's not bop. What is it? Disco. No. It's not disco, is it? No, it can't be. I don't think it can be anyway. I'm just noting. I could put disco there. In discoke or something. So if the way that would work is we'd have to find a word that was blank NQU blank that meant a dramatic interval into which we would put the word for dance, and the whole thing would mean old mum's parts. No, come on, you'd be serious. That's not right. Jig, in jig, I don't know. Old mum's parts. I mean, this is such an extraordinary word. Honestly, it is. Okay, but do we now... I've only got the sort of southwest corner to do. So we're not a million miles away. If I could get one of these acrosses, I think we... And let's go back to that one. This'll be spicy. Let's wait up. This'll be spicy. Let's wait. Hot. Let's wait up. I mean, it could be a phrase for let's wait turned upside down. No. This will be spicy. What else could be spicy? Oh, could it be something like are then words for Thai curries that, like, not dim sum, but like oh, what's the it could be the name for some Asian spicy food. But I can't think of it. Pad Thai, I think, was what I was trying to think of. No, don't know. Means, I still don't know about this, do I? Works by Van Gogh. Paintings. Paints. Old man captured in pieces. Oh, I see, it's apart. Works by Van Gogh, question mark, is saying, is defining art. And your old man is your father, sometimes called your pa. And he is captured by art, and that gives apart, which means in pieces. Okay, so what's this one then? This'll be spicy. Oh goodness, I still don't know it, do I? Okay, but now I've got a bit more of a chance with this one. Aftermath. Appear like Lent. Appear like Lent with a sad tear. Appear like... Oh, I don't know it. I feel I am quite close to actually solving this. I'm just very nervous about the length of the video, but on the other hand, I hope you'll forgive me. I mean, this is the hardest puzzle they've ever, that's been documented. Perennial lover of lassie, hidden in long grass. Perennial lover of lassie. You see, it could be the name of a perennial plant, this, which is a horrible thought, isn't it? Because there are so many types of plants. And then lover of lassie. I mean, that's going to be a Scottish word for the lover of a young girl. Hidden in long grass. Meadow grass? Marsh? Is marsh really long grass? I just don't think it is. Or a perennial lover. Can we think of any words for a perennial lover? Somebody's a perennial lover of something. They are a real aficionado of it. They are a real... Oh, I don't know. And then I've got my student down here. Student of poor classes. I suppose means apart being right suggests means is probably right, doesn't it? That's one little win. Student of poor classes. One out of place in stream. So it's probably... You know, if there's a word like, I don't know whether the word reach can be a stream, but let's say it could. It could be one letter out of place in the word reach. Sophomore, or it's not that. I know it's not that. Oh, and this all goes to whether each is right, which it might not be. An assault course. Time to abandon assault course. I just really like that. I love the fact. I mean, I just think that that's what John would do. John would use a here and think, ha ha ha. What could a stream be? A wash? A rill is a short synonym for a stream, but it doesn't end in H. Of poor classes. I mean, what is this? Classes. Beginning with S. Probably. I mean, that's a suggestion. I was wondering whether there was a word for a student of poor. Student of the poor. I don't know. I really don't. I think this is likely to be... I'm not sure. This may be... Oh, could it be a type of tea? Something tea, maybe. This will be spicy. Chai tea. I think it's 4 letters, isn't it? Let's wait up. Let's wait. I don't actually, I'm not sure. Okay, this is the one. I should be able to get this, shouldn't I? It's just something spicy. 3 and then T blank blank. And it is hot. Hot. Let's wait up. This wind is still blowing. Oh no, one more. I just got to get one more. Maybe I should do the quick one and then come back to it. Maybe that will give my brain a chance to sort of refresh itself. Appear like Lent with a sad tear or sad tear. Appear like Lent with a sad tear. I'd hate it when my door creaks. Appear like Lent. If you appear, you actuate, you actuate, you or appear you I can do this. I know I can do it. Do you think it's a pangram? Where would we haven't had a Z, have we? Or a J? It could be a pangram. 22 across, could that have a Z in it? Grass is there aren't any spellings of marijuana that are short enough. don't think there are. I don't think there are. A lover of perennial lover of lassie. Hidden in long grass. For long grass, all I'm thinking of is marsh. I hate that. I think it's wrong. Maybe means is wrong. You see, that would be very bad, wouldn't it? If means is wrong, I'm just on totally the wrong lines in so many ways. Although everything checking this would be correct. Appear like Lent with a sad tear. Or with a sad tear. Appear like. What is Lent? Lent is a fast. Lent is a. Lent with a sad tear. Lent. I'm just going to put the letters in. Lent. Those are the letters. Is there a way that that can make appear like? I don't. Appear like. I don't see it. If there is, I could. I mean, I'm not certain. No, I don't think it's right. I was trying to do the anagram of Lent W-A sad, and those letters were being torn. Or unless, okay, maybe appear like Lent is the definition with a sad tear. No, I think this is nonsense as well, but I'm desperate. So with a. No, because I haven't got enough letters if I do that, Simon. No, I haven't got enough letters. I feel like this is an anagram, actually. The more I look at it, what's that indefinite article doing there? Appear like Lent with sad tear, or tear, would mean exactly the same, so that... I do wonder. I wonder whether this is an anagram. Now, if it's an anagram, how do we create the anagram fodder? Is there some other construction I'm missing there that would allow me to create 9 letters? Well, I just don't think you can do this by anagramming Lent, A and tear, and say sad is the anagram indicator. Oh, see, now my door's banging. Appear like. No, Lent with a. No, I don't like that. I mean, it could end a rate, an anagram of tear at the end. That would be possible. And then I'd need, for that to be true, I'd need a 4-letter word. Appear like Lent. No. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my other idea and think this is an anagram of Lent W A sad. Right, lent W. A sad. Oh, something ward? Hang on. No, there's no R. Oh. Afterward? Aftermath? Is it? Appear like. If you take after something, do you appear like it? Lent. And then that could be marsh or something. Appear like Lent. After. I think I'm going to have to give up soon. This video is going to be so long. After. I promise you I'm trying hard. It was all going well at the top. Appear like Lent with a sad tear. Aftermath. Appear like. Take after. Lent is after fast? No, I can't be, can it? Student. Maybe I'll allow myself to check whether each is right, in the interests of being, you know, because if teach is wrong, yeah, see, teach isn't there as a noun, is it? Yeah, so that's not going to be, so each is wrong. And if that's wrong, everything down here, well, not everything, but that's certainly misled me. Bother. A time to abandon assault course. No, I think I'm going to get defeated. Bobbins. This will be spicy. Let's wait up. Let's wait up. Hot. Is there oh goodness, sorry about the door banging. Is there some Asian food, Asian like Thai curry that's something like something THO here? This'll be spicy. Let's wait up. Oh, and then what is this as well? I just don't know, do I? Aftermath. Appear like after. And if this was marsh for long grass. I don't know, actually. I really don't know. I don't know what to do about this, because what we could do is we could find this word by using the dictionary. So I think it's defeated me, hasn't it? I think I have to admit defeat. But let's at least try and provide a little bit of knowledge, and we'll learn together. Is it Q? Is it that construction? I might have missed out a. What on earth? Anti-mask. Is that really what we're looking at here? Anti-mask. A farcical interlude dividing the parts of a more serious mask. Well, it's obviously that. What was it? A dynamic or dramatic interval. Dance old mum. Goodness me. Okay. So I think it's during dramatic interval dance is the definition. And old is antique. And that has ma for mum parting it. I mean, that's so difficult. M-A apostrophe S as well. An anti-mask. So an anti-mask. So a mask must be a dance then. Yeah, danced. Wow. A form of courtly spectacle in which masked performers danced and acted. So the anti-mask. Yeah, that's quite hard. That is quite hard. Now, how do we do the rest of this? Because that's not really taken us forward very far, has it? I was hoping I might get some better letters down here. Okay, let's try. We could try this one. I don't know if the dictionary will do this one. 1, 2, 3, T, D, D. There's probably a lot of them as well. Okay. Oh, wanton. Is that? Let's just have a look at that. Is a wonton? Not now. Let's wait up. That's easy. I should have got that. That's just me being completely discombobulated. I think I got that before. I don't think a wonton was listed there, so I'm going to give myself that one. Okay, student of poor classes. Or this one, perennial lover of lassie. Hidden in long grass. I don't know what that is. And then we've got the student of poor classes, one out of place in stream. There's going to be a lot of possibilities for this one if we put this in, though. There'll be hundreds, I think. Maybe there won't be quite as many in 15 down. Appear like lent with a sad tear. Let's have a look at that. Let's see if we can. This is the power of computers. Aftermath. A 38. Okay. After game. Aftermath. Afterward. I think. Oh, alternate. Oh, I quite like alternate there, but I don't know why. I'm looking at these. Antes past. Anti-tank, anti-trade, whatever that word is. Antitragi. Astragali. There was an S. But we had a D in my thought about how this might work, didn't we? I don't think we're seeing anything. Appear like lent with a sad tear. I quite like alternate for some reason. Okay, let's try the M one, because actually that one's probably more restricted. Oh, madronas. What? Oh, that's not a perennial, is it? No. Madwoman. I mean, I never even thought of these words. A mandola is a large tenor mandolin. How many of these are there? Only 18. Okay. Marjoram. That's a plant. I don't know whether it's a perennial. Masula, a many-oared Indian surf boat. Hang on, what was the I've now forgotten. Oh, it was the Scottish lassie, wasn't it? Sorry about the aeroplane noise. It's going mad out there. Mulloway, an Australian fish food. A Moldovan. I don't think that's the answer. It probably will be now. A variety of citrus fruit. A Mineola. A microcar. A microbar. Matronal. Motherly. Perennial lover of lassie, hidden in long grass. A Joe. Is a Joe a Scottish girl? It might be. Scottish beloved one. Ah, so is this marjoram? Marram. Yeah, marram rings the vaguest bells. I think marram is a type of grass. I mean, it's vicious, isn't it? Oh, there we go. A seaside grass. So marjoram is a perennial, an aromatic labiate plant. I mean, to find that that's a perennial, you've got to go clicking away through your botanic knowledge. Okay, and now so alternate still works here. Appear like Lent with a sad tear. Oh, it's an anagram. It is okay. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm not sure I like that. So it is an anagram of Lent, A, and tear. Alternate. That's some reference I don't understand, but it's clearly right, isn't it? And then this one, then, student of poor classes. No, okay, we're trying to bring the video to a swift-ish conclusion. Sheeniest and sternness, sheeniest. What? Sheeniest and sternness are the only words given. One out of place in stream. Sorry, I'm just trying to think about what on earth is going on here. Oh, okay, that's fine. A student of poor classes. Have I got any of these wrong now? Oh, well, means. I know means must be right now. Okay, student of poor classes. One out of place in stream. I don't understand. I mean, I don't feel too bad about myself here. Alternate, I think I don't know the reference. I'm not sure about the wordplay. Marjoram is totally fair, but absolutely impossible. Means was very hard. I've never heard of anti-mask. I could perhaps have got it. I think at some point I did think about the word antique, but I just didn't think of the word anti-mask. And I've still got this one left. And even the dictionary doesn't seem to be helping me very much. Student of poor classes. One out of place in stream. I don't know. I really don't know what that is. I got tea here. Let's try tea instead. Let's this is more software that you can use to help you. This is Ross Beresford's old software. Steinbeck, that's going to be it. Beck is a stream. Student of poor classes. Steinbeck. Grapes of wrath. I mean, that's such a cryptic definition. What? Student of poor classes. One out of place. A beck is a stream. I still don't understand it. I think it's Steinbeck. Student of poor is somehow being defined here. Steinbeck. Oh goodness, and my this was total rubbish, wasn't it? Rack or something? A time to abandon assault course. No, come on, just keep thinking about this. I think a beck is a stream. Let's go and have a look there. It's not there. I think it is. Oh, there we go. North in the northeast, it's a stream. So why is Stein one out of place? Student, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still baffled by this one. What a puzzle. What a, and now, hang on, we got a J, didn't we? So we had a Z. Maybe we have and I haven't seen it. Otherwise, that could be a Z. A time to abandon assault course. Oh, tack. If you assault someone, you attack them. If you take the A and the T out, you get tack, which is a course. I mean, that is an absolute monster. An absolute monster. And I'm not even able to confirm Steinbeck for you. I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm not remotely pleased with my performance, to be honest. It was appalling. But look, let's just pay credit, because 16 across is one of the greatest clues you'll ever see in a puzzle. And the whole thing, it just fizzes with wit. It does. It fizzes with wit. This has come out of the brain of a seriously, seriously gifted fellow. And I would much rather do this every Friday, I have to say, because I learn so much. It really is a pleasure to do these. I cannot tell you. So, John, I'm sorry I couldn't solve your puzzle, but I have learnt a lot from it, and I enjoyed it mightily. And I will have a quick go at the quick cryptic, because I tend to do that. And then I've got to go to Oxford in a minute. Hang on, let's go. A witty person, that's a card. Supply lid going over cooking vessel. I want that to be an anagram. I can't see what it is. Headwear, measured and turned over, capsized is the answer. There's a Z. Some future rain. Container of valuables. I'm going to say treasure trove or treasure chest. I don't know which. Name of man that's caught. Knits brought up. Don't know. What was this one? Supply. Lid going over. Cooking vessel. Stew pot or something. I don't know. Power liable. Tactical unit undercover. Ultimately within the law. Licit, is it? No, it's not. I don't know what that is. One working ionic. Announced market price for photo. I don't know. Earwigs, eavesdroppers or something. Yeah, that's probably right. Eavesdroppers. Mention work about type of license. Don't know. Break stringed instrument, case in 3. That's brilliant. That's violate. That's a brilliant clue. Let's try that one. Uneven, like a plot of land. A river runs on highland mostly. That's going to be Rhine, I think, but I'm not sure. Soft rock from wings in cork, covering prints chalk. It's a very involved clue. Improve small space with hazard, removing lead. Upgrade or something. I'm not sure. Teen and I tried changing age. That's going to be a number, I think, and I can't see what it is. Get lost report. Shoo. Abacus. Look, I can see there's at home. I cut up mushrooms in. I want to say I dice up. Why do I? No. No, I don't know what's going on there. First in team task. Is this abacus? Yes, old computer will say it is. A veggie mistaken eating starter of rabbit gets upset. Oh, is it not? It's not eavesdropping, is it? Oh, yeah, I bet it is. That's not good. So what's this then? Not sure, but that's a bit of a. I've had a bit of a problem there. That's a grieve then. This one, height of Glaswegian, Ben C. This one, river runs on high ground mostly. Table or something. River. Don't know. I've got a K in this one though. Track being regularly unavailable. Taken. Long formula, that's a hidden. So this one I think is what is it? Eternity. Oh, an age is an eternity. I thought it was going to be a number. Okay, so treasure chest rather than treasure trove. Mention work about type of license. Poetic, I think. Very nice. Improve, enhance. Uneven, like a plot of land. What is it? Punchy or something. Uneven. Pitchy. And then the Tiber would be a river. Tibet. God. Wow. Is that pitchy? I think it is. Okay, so this is not an easy puzzle either, actually. Something pot, supply, lid going over. Something. It is stock pot. Gosh, yes. And this is some type of mushroom. I'm rubbish at my name. Porcini, isn't it? That's a type of mushroom. Tactical unit core. Cops, yeah. Okay, we're getting there. Name of man, Cecil. It is Cecil. Lice. Announced market price for photo. Market sale. Selfie. Gosh, that's a clever clue as well. That's a really good puzzle. Juji was the constructor of that. Oh no! Patchy. Uneven. Oh dear. Oh, what a disaster. I don't know, pitchy. A plot of land is a pitch. If you sing in an uneven way, wouldn't you be a bit pitchy? I don't know, patchy's better. I agree. Yeah, patchy is better. But I could make a case for pitchy. Anyway, that is the end of the video. 2 hours. I hope you understand why. Let me know in the comments how dreadful I was and how cross you are with me. John, take a bow. Judy, take a bow. And I'll see some of you in Oxford later, hopefully. Bye for now.